there's an area of demand here, here, and here. So which one do we use?
For a complete beginner, so you don't know anything about the markets and we're just jumping into execution with no fundamental bias on nothing. Nothing. It's just straight up execution, cutting straight to the meat of it. Yeah, let's just draw some zones on the chart and just pull triggers. It sucks. So this is Trading Labs, 1.82 million subs, 318,000 views 6 months ago. Let's see how good their advice is.
This exact strategy is what I use on a day-to-day basis and has been back-tested thousands of times. And every month that I tested it, it has been profitable in the long term. The core...
like, listen to his voice. Oh god, it's infuriating. I hate it.
That's where price actually reverses. Now you might be sitting there thinking, okay, cool. So you basically just want to pick the lowest zone and that's the one that has the highest probability of going up.
It's just frustrating because there's just zero context. It's just these sorts of videos, they just promote sort of like hyper stupid trades with no context at all. And you just look at a price of something and just do stuff to it. It's just shit. Like, this is 1 minute and 30 and this is like, how many views has it got? 300,000? You're not going to learn anything from this sort of shit.
We would have never gotten into the trade because price came down to the strong zone, zone 1, and it went upwards from here. Inducement.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see what he's going to say here. He's going to, yeah, I can just see break of structure off. Man, that's crap. Trading Labs, Trading Lab, that's shit, okay? Very entertaining, don't get me wrong. Trash. Absolute trash.
All right, welcome to the video. This is trading for beginners, or trading for dummies, as the thumbnail says. And the goal of this video is to get you from struggling or zero profits or complete beginner right through to consistently profitable trader.
So this is really important. Like, you're right. So you're nothing. I've got no experience. If this guy does what the last guy does, which is just jump into technical analysis and how to read a price chart, it's bullshit. You don't know anything about the market structure. What are you trading? Why is it important to figure out what you're trading? The different returns you expect from trading different assets. Why do they work? What about sector rotation? For God's sake. It's just so, like, all of it is just geared to looking at a chart and pulling the trigger and then just doing some technical analysis bollocks, which doesn't do anything anyway. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Sometimes you can get lucky, sure. Are there people that make money through day trading? Yes, but promoting this kind of like ratty trading as a long-term solution for everyone, it's just shit. So anyway, we'll see what this guy says. Not trying to be an asshole. I'm sure everyone's nice. This guy looks like a really nice guy. I'm sure we'd have a great conversation if I could sit down with him face to face. I haven't said anything about this guy yet, but I'm just saying I'm coming into all these pretty neutral. But Trading Labs, I would have been a bit lighter on my criticism, but there's no face there, so it's all just entertainment bollocks. So
we need to read the markets. We need to read the charts. We need to
just me off. Like, obviously, all right. So jump straight into candles. He's going to explain to you high, low, open, close, blah blah blah. They represent different time frames. This can be 5 minutes, 4 hours, or whatever. Just telling you the time and the high, the low, the open, the close. All right. So candlestick anatomy. Yeah, he's doing the same thing the other guy's doing. Yeah, bollocks. He's explaining to you candlestick anatomy and trends and basic price action and, you know, stuff going up and setting a higher high and a higher low and a lower low and a lower high. Okay, this is all, yeah, alright, I can understand how that's basic, but that's basic technical analysis. You don't know how to trade yet. You don't even know how the market works. That's where you should start, right? Start talking about what's moving the markets, why do different sectors move at different times, who has control, who has the most influence, what do they do to change the influence of the markets. This is what determines why to go long, why to go short. And then once you're able to do an analysis of the fundamentals and all that sort of stuff, that's when you can use technicals to get the timing right on an idea you already have. But everyone, so far, and that I've seen on the internet, they just jump into price action analysis and just... What the Like, these guys aren't very smart. Honestly, they're not. They're not.
Indecisive
This is
market.
what you learn from a $2 PDF right here. Okay, so 36 minutes in, you could get this for free on a PDF, and it would be like, in the trading world, it would be what you give to like a 13-year-old, right? Like a child. This is like child stuff.
Very
Anyway,
erratic.
not saying anything about this guy. Again, I'm sure he's a really nice guy. Apologies if, what's your name? Jason. Apologies, Jason. I don't want to critique your stuff and sound like an asshole. But come on, man. Come on. Come on, let me just be me.
And it moves and breaks structure, and it doesn't look very nice, and it's very choppy. And when it's indecisive like that, I
just don't want to waste my time watching the whole of this, because she's just talking about technicals and high low. Oh look, here's a resistance which turned into support when it broke out. We got one tap there and an up tap there. Blah blah blah. It's all bollocks. All right, well whatever. That's just for getting the timing right. You're just talking about timing trades, but why are you actually getting into these positions? And you should be speaking about that first. Like,
what to do.
You could say, oh, I said it later in the video, but you know, that's stuff that comes up first, really. So, all right. Anyway, Trading Labs, whatever the lowest tier on an S tier down is, Trading Labs is there. Jason, I don't want to be mean, really, but I don't know. A C tier. Like, you're just kind of getting into it. You're just starting your trading journey, and you're making something that you think is going to be helpful for everyone else. All right, well, okay, that's fine, but trading for beginners, this is the very first trading lesson, and I don't know, you're jumping into like reading charts. Well, they don't even know what they're doing. They don't know what they're reading. Why are we talking about reading charts?
You're going to know everything that you need to know on how to become a day trader as a complete beginner. This full course will be packed with more value than everybody puts inside of their courses and sells to people for
we're just ranking some traders at the moment. At the moment, it's been abysmal. It's been terrible. It's been painful. We're trying to see who on the internet is actually legit, because everyone, all their content, is all just a money grab. It is, and I don't want to break anyone's heart. I know people look at these guys as demigods, you know, like, oh my god, this guy's with $1 million apartment. Who cares? Who cares? It doesn't tell anyone anything that's useful at all. So, all right. Anyway, carry on. So Juvier is going to give us something.
I have financial freedom. I can buy literally whatever the heck I want to, whenever I want to. I can live wherever I want to, because I now have time freedom and location freedom because of day trading. I'm able to not just take care of myself and give myself the life I never thought.
So there's a common theme here, like you saw in the last video, where the first part of the video is this build up of like, my life is so dope, I have loads of money, this could be yours. That's how you tee it up. That's how you tee it up to get people to watch to the end. Like, this is me, look at my Lambo, and my really hot girlfriend, like, wiping down my Lambo with a, what did it have? Like a ribbon on it? Damn.
Possible, but I'm also able to do that for my friends and family as well. Over the past 7 years, I've been able to consistently make multiple six figures every single month day trading, and that kind of in and out in a shorter amount of time. So scalpers are in and out of trades the most. They are probably in trades for a couple seconds to like.
I'm sorry. This guy, right? He's saying that there's different types of trading in different markets you can trade, right? That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying it's really important. When you get into trading, you need to figure out why you are trading, what you are trading, and why you are trading, how you are trading. Okay, so if this guy says he day trades, well, statistically speaking, the best returns to be made are basically when you take a swing trading position. Okay, so you can take day trades, sure, but statistically speaking, you make the most money when you swing. That is the whole point of the job, is to make as much money as possible and capture volatility. So when stuff goes up and down, that's how you make money. If you, like, stuff doesn't go up and down that much for you to make good returns, especially if he's trading Forex, which is the most liquid market in the world, but, you know, it's not volatile. These are countries currencies, they don't have that much flex to go up and down like crazy all the time. Okay, they need to have some sort of stability. Forex markets are the most liquid in the world, but that is not good for a trader. Okay, your job is to hunt out volatility, stuff going up and down. Forex market is the worst market for that. So the only way you can make money in the Forex market is by taking really crazy leverage and doing these crazy big position size swings. And obviously you're not going to hold that because you're risking so much, so you have to get in and out. So it's not a very good long-term fix. It's not a very good long-term solution to be day trading and just randomly picking a direction every day based off of indicators or patterns. Kind of shit way to trade. So it's really important you know why you are trading what markets. So for example, again, before I continue the video, he's saying you can trade Forex, stocks, crypto, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, I can tell you right now, the best market to trade is stocks. That's where you have the most volatility, which is how you make money. Okay, crypto has been great for an investment. And yes, there's probably a lot of volatility in meme coins, but I don't know how much what's the point in putting a stop loss on when something's called fart coin? Like, what is the point? You're either going to get rugged or you're going to make $1 billion. And it's more important how you make your money as opposed to how much you make. Like, you can make $1 million and not be approved for any sort of loan or a mortgage to buy a house because you trade like an idiot. It's really hard for someone to quantify if you're high risk or not. Okay, if you have a really nice long track record, it's not, you know, that when I say a nice long track record, I don't mean that you're going to make less money because you trade sensibly. Okay, you're just going to have a really nice equity curve, and that's what people need to see. So, and then this whole half an hour, I trade for half an hour a day sort of thing. I don't know how much weight is going in your ideas if you only trade half an hour a day. You know, how much time do I spend pulling triggers? Not very long. How much time do I spend generating good ideas that make me money and balancing my trades out so I'm not overly correlated in one direction? Quite a lot. I spend quite a lot of time doing that. So half an hour. Damn, that's
5-10 horizontal line, and I have mine for horizontal ray. They're all just different type of lines for the most part. And then on this drop down right here, there's nothing really that I have. This one here, I don't have anything. Right here, I have long position and short position. You can put a star next to those, and basically all these do is you'll press, basically this, for example, would be where you would enter a trade at. This top part would be where you think price is going to go to, and this bottom part would be where you would want to exit a trade if it's not going in your direction, just to help minimize your losses.
It's the same thing as the last couple of videos. They just immediately start banging on about, all right, risk to reward, here's the long position tool on trading view. Yeah, this is what, like, what? I've got no context into what I'm doing at all. It's just like, you can trade different markets and be a different type of trader, and then here is how you pull the trigger. And then going into candlesticks. Yeah, every candlestick represents a new time frame. Alright, well, it's exactly the same thing as the other video. Start going into patterns here. Alright, yeah, it's the same thing. Juvier's. I don't know, I think your intro was a lot better than the other guys, so I'm going to put you as a B. You're not quite a C, but you're definitely a B. Again, this is all like super noob stuff. And then he promotes the prop firm at the end, so it's not free, is it? It's like, obviously you got an affiliate link. Yeah, these are affiliate links. Hero FX, look, these are all affiliate links. This is how he gets paid. He doesn't have to sell you a course. He does the course for free, and these guys pay him because all these hundreds of thousands of people go and sign up to these people, thinking that, all right, if I trade with this broker, then I'm going to make money because this guy that makes money is also trading with this broker. It doesn't matter which broker you go with, as long as they're not crazy on fees and their execution's kind of prompt, it's fine. Anyway, B.